Hey guys, this is Simplistic Gaming, and today I'm going to be bringing you an assembly programming tutorial. Now, assembly is one of the first programming languages that ever came out. One of the first programming languages that was available to the general public. Fortran came before it, so it was in the 80s. Pretty simple programming language. But you're gonna have to, as a prerequisite, have Massum installed. I plan on uploading a video on how to install Massum. Massum is a Microsoft assembler. Some people call it the macro assembler. But okay, whatever. I don't really care. I call it the Microsoft assembler, because that's what I've been calling it. I'm just going to explain all this to you. It's a basic program. It's written in Massum because it really does make a difference if it's on Tassum or Fassum or Gas or anything like that. It has to be with Massum, because if it's not Massum, most likely it won't work if it's not Massum. So if you're trying to do this in Tassum or Gas, it won't work because it has different syntax. It's close to the same, but it's not the same. So I'm just going to explain this to you. The model flat and SD call and the 386 both mean that it's going to be running in a x86 environment. Alright, so option case map none, that means that you're case sensitive, so you can't type in lowercase m. It has to be in uppercase or else it won't work. Alright. The include. Massum32 include windows.inc. Massum32 include kernel32inc. Massum32 lib. Massum32.lib. What's all this stuff? What that means is it's importing libraries for usage in the program. This means that data and then all the stuff below it, not the code and the dot code, that's a completely different thing, but the message box caption and the message box text means that it's declaring a string. So DB means you're declaring a string, D word means you're declaring a D word, so on and so forth. Dot code means that's all the code. Start, that's kind of like a function. That's kind of like, if you know C++, it's kind of like the int main. It's where it starts at. It's the code that it runs. So, invoke message box, null, address message box text, address message box caption, mb_ok. So, if you know C++, most likely you will know what all this means, but if you don't, well, then I'll explain it. Invoke messagebox. So messagebox is a Windows function. Null means that it's nothing. Normally there is an HWND there. It's the window that it's going to show upon. But because there is no other window, we're just going to put null, and it's just going to show up on the screen. Address message box text, or ADDR. ADDR message box text means that it's going to the text and retrieving that and using that for the text. ADDR message box caption means that it's going there, retrieving that, and using it for the caption. mb_ok basically means that's the style of it. So I can put mb_ yes, no, make, go all, yes, or okay, make, go all, first assembly caption, first assembly text, okay, and it works. So I'll most likely be putting up maybe a GitHub for all my tutorials, but please refer this to all of your friends. I would really enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I plan on, in the next tutorial, maybe GUI is next, I don't know, but, thank you so much for watching, and, as always, #have a nice day.